Hey there! Today, I've got something really interesting to talk about: the 7 levels of wealth. Yep, you heard that right. According to Grant Sabatier, there are actually 7 levels of wealth. So join us as we explore the diverse tapestry of life and what it means to truly live. Dive in, and let's discover the stories that make us who we are. Misconceptions about wealth. Often, when we hear the word wealth, our minds immediately conjure images of opulent mansions, luxury cars, and stacks of money. It's a common misconception that wealth is solely about financial abundance. While money is a tangible representation of wealth, it's just the tip of the iceberg. True wealth encompasses so much more than just the digits in one's bank account. It's about the richness of experiences, the depth of one's relationships, the knowledge one acquires, and the legacy one leaves behind. It's about the freedom to pursue passions, the ability to give generously, and the privilege to enjoy time on one's own terms. Everyone initially depends on someone else, so the first step is dependence. If you're in this stage, you're probably relying on someone else, like your parents, to cover your bills. It's common for young adults fresh out of college or just starting their careers to be here. However, it's important to remember that it's not a permanent state. Just like a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, you too can transform your financial situation and achieve financial independence. Think of it as a journey with 3 stages: the caterpillar stage, the cocoon stage, and the butterfly stage. The caterpillar stage is where you are now, financially dependent on someone else. The cocoon stage is where you start taking small steps towards financial independence, such as budgeting and saving. The butterfly stage is when you finally achieve financial independence and are free to live life on your own terms. Remember that even some of the most successful entrepreneurs started their journey from this point. Famously, J.K. Rowling was dependent on the state when she wrote Harry Potter. Ray Dalio was dependent on a loan from his dad when his first investment firm went bankrupt before he launched Bridgewater Associates, a multi-billion-dollar asset manager. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs have started their journey or are changing the world from this point. Moving on to the next level. Survival. This is when you're finally paying your bills without drowning in debt. Shockingly, 61% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and that's often where you'll find folks in this stage. It's not all gloom and doom, though. With discipline and financial savvy, you can level up from here. Just like a marathon, the journey towards financial independence has different stages. The first stage is where you are now, where you have enough money to make ends meet but are unable to save much. This stage is like the beginning of a marathon. Many people around you have successfully transformed their financial situation. I have a friend who is a property investor who left his 9-to-5 job and pursued real estate full-time. He now earns over $1 million a year and is on track to hit a net worth of $20 million before age 35. The level you're currently at is not the worst place to be, and in fact, most Americans fall into this category. However, with diligence and discipline, you can build your financial skills and knowledge and graduate to the next level, which is financial stability. Here you have 3 to 6 months in emergency funds and cash savings. You could bear the brunt of most reasonable unexpected expenses, and you have enough money to lead a good quality of life. Holidays aren't particularly extravagant, but you manage to get away normally at least once or twice a year. Your main focus financially is really within the next 6 months to a year. Anything beyond that seems difficult to plan for, as there just isn't the means to do this. You have managed to start putting some money aside to invest for your future, but it's only a small amount each month. You do have some assets that you're building. Perhaps you've been able to get onto the property ladder. The majority of the focus has to be on the here and now. Secure. Financial security essentially means that your financial position is now looking a lot stronger. You have 6 months to a year in emergency savings in cash, and now quite a solid amount has been invested for the future. You feel confident that if you did have some trouble at work or there was a one-off expense, you'd be able to handle this. Your stronger financial position has changed your outlook on life slightly. You're now looking forward to your career and your life, not just thinking about putting food on the table. Such as how you can find a meaningful career and if your current position fulfills you. Simply put, you have started to open up the luxury of choice, and the concept of taking a risk doesn't seem entirely unfeasible. You don't have a high degree of anxiety around money on a day-to-day basis. But you still have concerns about the future and if you have enough to really do the things you want to do. Although you are without a doubt doing a lot better than some financially, it's also a long way from where you'd like to be. There is certainly an endless list of people whom you look enviously at, wishing you had their means. You still have concerns about money, just as everyone else does. It doesn't keep you up at night, but there are still big questions about the future. Whether you can afford to give your family the type of life you want. Whether you can afford to improve your work-life balance. And now, here's where things get really exciting, level 5. Independence. You've done it. It's taken some time and not been easy. But you have what has been called FU money. Work is now optional for you. You have enough money to live off your assets alone. Congratulations! Beyond an initial break, though, strangely, you don't really want to stop working altogether. Your concept of work has just changed. This is incredibly powerful, as while you still have the struggles and mundanity of everyday life, you are choosing what you want to do. Your time is an asset that has now become the focus of your everyday life. Life isn't by any stretch solved, though. The habits you had to achieve this independence have taken a long time to ingrain in you, and that person feels quite unfulfilled by spending all their days on the golf course. But there's more. Level 6. Financial freedom. This is the stage that people often dream about. While it is important to be able to afford the basics, it is also desirable to have the means to enjoy comforts and luxuries. Here, you have the potential to pursue larger risks and seize greater opportunities. Now, you have the opportunity to purchase that lakeside holiday home, transform your interior design hobby into a fulfilling career, and enjoy frequent travels abroad. Here your investments are not only covering your expenses, but they're also giving you that extra cushion to enjoy life to the max. You're living large, taking dream vacations, and doing what makes you truly happy. And finally, we have level 7. Financial abundance. You have more than you could ever spend now. Your focus shifts now from you to your legacy. Not just after you've gone, but you start asking yourself the questions. What difference can you make? What was your impact on the world? You have managed to achieve abundance by getting very good at a certain set of skills that the world needs, and you feel that now is your time to pass on those skills. You do, however, have some questions on your mind. Did I use my time correctly? Could I have made better decisions? This is like the VIP section of wealth, and very few ever get here. At this stage, money is no obstacle. You're thinking about leaving a legacy, making a mark on the world, and doing things most of us can only dream of. So, which level are you at right now? Drop a comment and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.